Hi everyone, my name is Ravi Prakash and welcome to another session on indices and surds. So in this we'll discuss about finding a square root of surds. Okay, finding a square root of surds. For example, there's a question like x is equal to 15 plus 2 root 56. Okay, then what is the value of root x? This is the question, right? So basically what we need to find in this, we need to find what is the square, because root x and x is 15 plus 2 root 56. So to find a square root of 15 plus 2 root 56. So since it's a surd, so to find a square root of surd, so double square root. Already one square root is here and one more square root, right? So that's why it's a bit difficult problem. Directly I can't solve it. Not difficult, right? Once I'll explain it will become easy for you. So what we're trying in this question is, right, to find a square root of a surd, right? So see the method. What is the method actually to do it? See, initially we'll see for 2 terms, then we'll see for 3 terms, right? So any term, right, any term, if it is plus sign here, I have to convert in the form of a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Or if it is minus sign, I need to convert in the form of a minus b whole square. That is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, I have to compare with the original equation and get the value of a and b, right? Just understand the first question, then it will become very easy for you. It will become very easy for you, right? Just understand the first question here. Very important. See, so now this plus sign here, so I am trying to equate it to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So when I am trying to compare with it, so okay, I can write 2 root 56 here, and here I can write a square plus b square as 15. So a square plus b square is what? It is 15. 2ab is what? 56. So 2 root 56. So it becomes 15 plus 2 root 56. Okay, it becomes 15 plus 2 root 56. Right. So I have to find the value of a into b such that a into b is root 56 and a square plus b square is 15. Okay. So see, it's quite easy here. You can sense it. I'll tell you the way also how to do it, right? What you can do right now is you have to break a into b as root 56 and a plus a square plus b square is 15. Okay. So what you can think here is that if a into b is equal to root 56 and I want the value such as a square plus b square becomes 15. Okay. How to break the value, right? How to break the value. So if a into b is root 56, okay, so if you do bit of hit and trial, you'll get the values of as root 8 and root 7, right? Right now keep it to hit and trial. I'll tell you how to do it faster. Okay, just understand the concept, then I'll tell you how to do it faster. So a into b is root 56, that is root 8 into root 7. So if a is root 8 and if b is root 7, that means root 8 is square plus root 7 is square will give me 15. So it is satisfying, right? So what does it mean? I need to break it like 2 into root 8 into root 7 and a square plus b square is 15. So root 8 is square plus root 7 is square is 15, right? So it is confirmed now. 15 plus 2 root 56 is the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? So what you wanted answer as a square plus b square plus 2ab is what? It is a plus b whole square. So it is root 8 plus root 7 whole square. So what I have done actually is I have written this 15 plus 2 root 56 as root 8 plus root 7 whole square. Okay. And what I wanted is I want a square root of this. So I want a square root of this, right? So what is square root of this? Root 8 plus root 7 whole square. What is the square root? A square root will be what? Square root will be root 8 plus root 7. That is 2 root 2 plus root 7. That should be the answer, right? 2 root 2 plus root 7. That should be the answer. Right? I'll make you understand, right? Understand this first question, see in detail the concept, and after that you can do it very easily, very fastly also, right? So what I did here is I want to convert this 15 plus 2 root 56 in the form of root over a plus b whole square, such that a plus b square whole square, a plus b whole square under root should give me a plus b, right? This is the methodology we are following. Okay, so this 15 plus 2 root 56 I first broke in the form of a plus b whole square. So 15 plus 2 root 56 became what? It became root 8 plus root 7 whole square. And I need to find the square root of this whole number, right? This whole surd. So its square root is what? Its square root is root 8 plus root 7 whole square. That is root 8 plus root 7. What is the answer? Answer is 2 root 2 plus root 7, right? Now, I want to discuss this methodology, right? What we did here. So I compared, right? Basically, I compared 2ab is 2 root 56. That means a into b is root 56, right? So for further questions, how we should do now? How we should do now is, see, okay, I got a into b is equal to root 8 into root 7. So I can directly assume from here that, if a into b is root 8 into root 7, so I can write it like root a into root b is equal to, right? Root a into root b is equal to what? Is equal to 56, I can write. Okay? If a into b is root 56, so root a into root b is 56. Correct? Fine. Just wait a minute. Yeah, sorry. Root a into root b is root 56, right? So if a into b here is root 8 into root 7, so now this whole a term, okay, what I want to assume here is this a square plus b square is equal to 15. If a square plus b square is equal to 15, I want to think like this. See, what I want to do is, I want to think like this directly, that if a into b is root 56, is could directly think like a into b is equal to 56. Think like a into b is 56 and a square plus b square equal to 15. Think like a plus b equal to 15. So from here you remove this root. From here you remove this root, okay? And from here you remove the square. Both same thing, right? From right side you're removing the square, from removing the square root. From left side you're removing the square. So it compensates, okay? So if while writing this, thinking is easy. If you want that, okay, a into b is 56 and a plus b is 15, what is the value? Very easy. A is equal to 8, b is equal to 7. But to find for root a and root b, so it should be root 56. That means, what is root 56? It should be root 8 into root 7. Okay, so always think like this, right? Don't think in terms of root. Just take the square root out here and just take the square out here, right? So it becomes normal integers. A into b is 56 and a plus b is 15, right? Okay, one more example we'll discuss. It will become easier for you. X is equal to 14 plus 2 root 45. What is the value of root x? X is 14 plus 2 root 45. What is the value of root x, right? So what I'm doing again here is converting, since there are two terms here, I'm converting in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab, which is equal to a plus b whole square. What is 2ab here? 2ab is 2 root 45. Okay, and a square plus b square is what? A square plus b square is equal to 14 here. So 14. Okay, so what I need to convert is now, so think a into b is equal to 45. Take the square root out here and take the square out here. Think like a plus b equal to 14. You think like this. Right? What are the values? Quite easy to get. Obviously 9 and 5. So a equal to 9 and a equal to 9 and b equal to 5. So obviously a equal to 9 and b is equal to 5. Correct. So if a is 9 and b is 5, so what I want here is 9 into 5 is 45, but I want root 45. So I should write like this. I should write like root 9 into root 5 will become root 45. That's it. And a is root 9 and b is root 5. Twice of it is root 2 root a into b. This is root 9, right? Root 9. And 14. So a is root 9. So a is square is root 9 square. B square is root 5 square. Correct. What it becomes? Root 9 square plus root 5 square plus 2 root 9 into root 5. A square plus b square plus 2ab. It is a plus b whole square. That means it is root 9 plus root 5 whole square. So what I've written here is this 14. What I've done, actually understand, this 14 plus 2 root 45 I've written in the form of root 9 plus root 5 whole square. What is root 9? Is 3. That is 3 plus root 5 whole square. So 14 plus 2 root 45 is equal to 3 plus 5 root 5 whole square. Okay. So what I need to find here is I need to find the square root of 14 plus 2 root 45. That means what is square root of 3 plus for root 5 whole square. What is square root? Very simple now. What is the answer? Answer is 3 plus root 5. Okay, so this is the method which we are following here. This is the method which we are following here. Right, so I hope it is clear now. I hope it is clear, this part, yeah? Okay, so now see, next question. Find the square root of 7 plus 4 root 3. Okay, so now in this question, a little bit twist. What is the twist here? Little bit twist. Twist here is, again, two terms. So I want to break in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? But if I compare this part here, this is 4 root 3, okay? And a square plus b square is 7, fine. But 2ab is 4 root 3. But I want to compare only 2 here. So what I should do here is basically, I should do a bit of manipulation. I want to get 2 outside. So write like this, 7 plus 2 into 2 root 3. Now this 2 will go inside. This 2 will go inside, it becomes 4. It becomes 7 plus 2 into root 12. 7 plus 2 root 12, right? 7 plus 2 root 12 it becomes. So it's now easy, right? So what it becomes now? A square plus b square plus 2ab becomes 7 plus 2 root 12. This is 7 and this is root 12, right? So again we'll think like this. Remove this root from here. We'll think like this, okay? We'll think like a into b is equal to 12 and a plus b is equal to 7, right? Summation product of two terms is 12 because it is root only, right? That's why we're assuming because it is root only. From one side I'm taking the, and from right side I'm taking the root out, from left side I'm taking the square root out, right? So both are same things only. So a into b equal to 12 and a plus b equal to 7, right? So what is the value? So obviously it is, therefore obviously it is how much? A equal to 3 and b equal to 4. Quite easy, you can see it. Product of two terms is 12 and sum is 7. So if you do some factors, 6 into 2 is 12, but 6 plus 2 is not 8. 3 into 4 is 12 and 3 plus 4 is 7. So that's fine. A3, B4. That means, but I need root 12 here. So I'll write root 3 into root 4. Okay. This is the value of A. This is the value of B. Okay. And here A square plus B square is 7. So if A is root 3, A is root 3. Therefore, it is root 3 square. B is root 4. It is root 4 square. Root 4 square, right? So what is root 4? Root 4 is 2 only, right? So it becomes basically what? It becomes a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay. That is a plus b whole square. That is a plus b whole square. Okay. That is root 3 plus root 4. Root 4 is 2. Root plus 3 whole 2 square. So 7 plus 4 root 3. Okay. What I've done actually here is 7 plus 4 root 3 is written as root 3 plus 2 whole square. And I wanted a square root. Therefore, a square root of 7 plus 4 root 3 is equal to a square root of root 3 plus 2 whole square. Okay, that is root 3 plus 2. That is root 3 plus 2. That's the answer. Answer is root 3 plus 2. Okay. So I hope it is clear. 2 plus root 3 or root 3 plus 2. Fine. Okay. Now move to next question. In next question, we will find a square root of 13 minus 4 root 3. Okay. 13 minus 4 root 3 will find. So again, same thing here, right? We should discuss in last question. Now it is minus sign. So I have to convert in the form of a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay. So minus 2ab. So minus, it is here 4 root 3. And a square plus b square is already 13, right? So I need to do a bit of manipulation here. Take 2 out. So I should write here 13 minus 2 into 2 root 3. 2 goes inside, it will become 12. It becomes 13 minus 2 root 12. So what I see here now is root this a into b is root 12, right? And a square plus b square is 13. Should read like this: a into b is 12 and a plus b is 13, right? A into b is 12 and a plus b is 13. Okay. So what are the possibilities here? If a plus a into b is 12, right? Let me write here: a into b is 12, a into b is 12. And a plus b is 13. That is same as a into b as root 12 and a square plus b square as 13, right? I proved it in the first question. So a into b is 12, a plus b is 13. What is the possibility? Only possibility is a is equal to 12 and b equal to 1. Factorize it, right? You need to sum 13. So a equal to 3, b equal to 4, a equal to 2, b equal to 6 will not satisfy. A1 and b12 will satisfy. So a12, b1 or a1, b12, both are same thing, right? No issue. So what I want here is 13 minus 2 root 12. So what I have done basically here is it becomes 2 root, okay, root 12 into root 1. This is a, this is b, okay, this is a, this is b. So a is root 12 square and b is root 1 square, right? A is root 12 square and b is root 1 square. That is 1 only. So a square plus b square plus 2ab, a square plus b square plus 2ab becomes what? It becomes a plus b whole square. So root 12 plus root 1. Root 1 is 1 only. So root 12 plus root 1 whole square. And finally, so what is this? This is 13 minus 4 root 3. 13 minus 4 root 3 is written as root 12 plus 1 whole square. I need to find a square root of that one. So what is this? What is square root of this? So square root of 1 plus, what is root 12? Now root 12 is 2 root 3. Root 12 is 2 root 3. So you can write 2 root 3 here. 1 plus 2 root 3 whole square. What is the answer? Answer is 1 plus 2 root 3. Answer is, sorry. It's a minus sign here. My mistake. It's a minus sign. Really sorry. It is minus sign here. Okay, so it should be minus sign here, minus sign, right? It becomes a minus b whole square. I'm really sorry. Okay, minus sign here. Okay, so root 12 minus root 1 whole square, right? Root 12 minus root 1 whole square. So what is root 12? Root 12 is 2 root 3. So 2 root 3 minus 1 should be the answer, right? So 2 root 3 minus 1 whole square. What is the answer? Answer is 2 root 3 minus 1. Don't make it the reverse. Don't make it 1 minus 2 root 3. That is not possible. 1 minus 2 root 3 is not possible. Why? Because 2 root 3 is bigger than 1. So square root can never give a negative result. So always the final result is always positive. Final result is always positive. So final result is always positive, right? So 2 root 3 minus 1. 2 root 3 minus 1 is the answer. I hope it is correct, right? Now, I hope it is clear to you, all thing, yeah? Now, we'll move to one more question here. Square root of 7 plus 3 root 5. Right, now you can again pause this video and try this question, okay? Now, let's solve it. 7 plus 3 root 5. What is the square root here? You can see here now. Again, same thing, two terms here. So a square plus b square plus 2ab. But here it is 3 root 5. Okay, here it is 7, fine. But here it is 3 root 5. So we need a 2 here, right? We need a 2 here. So what I need to do? Divide and multiply by 2. So the my manipulation I need is twice of 7 plus 3 root 5. Because I have to bring a 2 here. It is 3. I have to bring a 2 here for comparison, right? Divided by 2. So it becomes 14 plus 2 into 3 root 5 divided by 2. This 3 will now go inside. It becomes 9. It becomes 14 plus 2 root 45 by 2. So what I've done actually is I've written 7 plus 3 root 5 in the form of 14 plus 2 root 45 by 2. Now I need the square root of this part. So I need a square root of this whole. So we need a square root of this one, right? So basically, what is the answer? Answer should be root over 14 plus 2 root 45 by root 2. So what basically we are trying to solve is a numerator, right? That a numerator is equal to root 14 plus 2 root 45. This we are trying to solve here. Again, same thing. We can solve it easily now. 14 plus 2 root 45. 14 plus 2 root 45. We can solve it easily, I hope. Now, numerator is 14 plus 2 root 45. Same thing, 2ab. Okay, and this is a square plus b square. So we can think like a into b is 45 and a plus b is equal to 14. What are the values? Well, the values will be A into B is 45, A plus B is 14. Quite easy. 9 5 is 45. Therefore, A equal to 9 and B is equal to 5. So it becomes 2 root 9. It becomes 2 root 9 into root 5. This last part. Root B square is root 5 square. A square is root 9 square. So A square plus B square plus 2AB. It becomes A plus B whole square. So root 9. What is root 9 is 3. So 3 plus root 5 whole square. And we need the square root of this, right? What is the square root of this? So it's a square root is what it is? 3 plus root 5 only. So 3 plus root 5. Then what is the answer? So substituting here, substituting the values here, what we'll get here is, what is the answer? Answer is, what root over 14 plus 2 root 45 is what? It is 3 plus root 5. So 3 plus root 5 divided by what? Divided by root 2. So root 2 is, this is the answer for this question, right? So it's a good question. It's a very nice question. Okay. So people may not think like this at starting because it is 3 here. So, but I want 2 years, what to do? Right. So quite easy. Just multiply and divide by 2 and get the answer. Okay. I hope it is clear, right? So in the next video, we'll continue with these questions of square roots in some larger number of terms and all. Okay. That we'll see in the next video with combined with some good questions. Okay. Thank you.